Crunch time
with Ryan Kordziel.
It's Crunch time.
What a game! Unbelievable!
This is Kordziel Crunch
With Ryan Kordziel.
Hello and welcome to Kordziel Krunch. 2018 is the 10th anniversary of one of the greatest Olympic runs anyone has ever witnessed. At the 2008 Summer Games in Beijing, Michael Phelps put on a spectacular show, blowing everyone else out of the water, literally. He won 8 gold medals, breaking the record set by Mark Spitz in 1972, over 35 years prior. Beijing was Phelps' third Olympics, and he started off his legendary run with the 4x100-meter relay. Phelps started out strong, and after 2 minutes 50 seconds, it was clear either Phelps or his teammate and rival, Ryan Lochte, would emerge victorious. By the 3:35 mark, it was clear Phelps was the winner, as he set a new world record.
Phelps way ahead of the world record line. 4:05.25, that was the world record that Phelps set at the trials in Omaha, and he's setting up to obliterate it here.
Well, he's breathing to his right so he can see exactly where he's at. And he's been building each 100, so that second 50's gotten faster with each 100. He's going to break the world record. Gold medal number 1 for Michael Phelps.
We mentioned that this race would set the table for Michael Phelps. He was worried, everybody was worried, but no problem for Michael Phelps. New world record and gold medal number 1 of these Beijing Games.
Next, Phelps raced in the 4x100-meter freestyle, where he ran the first leg of the race and set an American record by finishing in 47.5 seconds, capturing his second gold medal.
Going first, Amaury Laveau of France leads it off. Second fastest ever in the 50-meter free. The reason the French have come onto the scene here is that they got 3 sprinters who have come on in the last year or so, a little bit out of nowhere.
They have come out of nowhere. I mean, they were nowhere on the radar screen at all. Look at Eamon Sullivan from Australia, though. Wow, he's out. Oh, my goodness, 22:48.
He's the world record holder in the 50 free. We expected Sullivan from Australia to lead it out, but don't expect him to have the firepower to stay up.
Now, Phelps will close on him. He's just got to hope to stay out of that wash that Sullivan has now created. Look at the world record line.
Way ahead of it is a number of swimmers. Australia had the lead thanks to Sullivan. Into the pool for the United States goes Garrett Weber-Gell in his first Olympic swim.
World record there for Australia's Eamon Sullivan to lead things off. But look at this world record line. You know, I think the winning relay, first of all, it's going to take a world record to win. They could break the world record by 3 or 4 seconds. That's how good all these teams are.
Garrett Weber-Gell has the lead for the United States. What is it going to take down the stretch of this race for the Americans to have a chance in the end with France?
The problem is Bousquet for France was 46.6 in the prelims. And then you've got Bernard, the former world record holder now. They've got to get out there way ahead. Cullen Jones, probably the slowest leg of the 4. He earned that spot to be on the relay in the prelims.
U.S. has the slight lead in the third leg of this 4-man event. Freddie Bousquet has taken over the lead, though, for France. Fastest relay split in history in the prelims for Bousquet. He swam at Auburn, and then you've got Cullen Jones, who swam on the prelim relay and earned his spot in this final, but France has taken the lead up there in lane 5 over the United States. Alain Bernard awaits as the anchor guy, and Jason Lezak is going to have to make up some ground on Alain Bernard, who stands 6'5" and can absolutely fly.
I just don't think they can do it, Dan. I mean, Jason Lezak has been there how many times in his career has he anchored this free relay and medley relay, but I just don't think he can do it. He's trying to ride that wave as much as possible.
Bernard is pulling away from him.
Look at the world record line.
A 3-time Olympian. World record is absolutely going to be shattered here. The United States trying to hang on to second. They should get the silver medal. Australia is in bronze territory right now, but Lezak is closing a little bit on Bernard. Can veteran chase him down and pull off a shocker here?
Well, there's no doubt that he's tightening up.
Bernard is losing some ground. Here comes Lezak. Unbelievable at the end. He's done it. The U.S. has done it. He did it. Phelps is home.
His next race, the 200-meter freestyle, went even better. Phelps broke his own record and finished in 1 minute 42.9 seconds, a full 2 seconds ahead of the runner-up. This made him the 5th athlete in modern history to win 9 Olympic gold medals.
Of Great Britain. So here we go, Rowdy. Michael Phelps looking for Olympic history. 3rd from the top in lane 6.
Boy, every race we've watched Michael Phelps swim, he swam so well within himself. Will he do, though, just enough to win? Or will we ride along with this magical mystery tour and see him break another world record? Boy, he's jumping on it early.
Michael Phelps in this 4 legs of the pool race, already with 10 Olympic medals, 8 of them gold, 2 already here, sets the early pace, and he's under his world record, what he set in Melbourne at 143.86.
The problem with the rest of the field, even the great Peter van der Kay, who's in lane number 4, that trains with Michael day in and day out, nobody can match the speed and the endurance that Michael Phelps has. He's already a full-body linked lead. I think we do know now he's going for that world record.
His coach Bob Bowman calls him a motivation machine, a bulletin board type of guy. Ian Thorpe, whose world record Phelps broke last year, said he doubted Phelps' ability to get 7 golds. Phelps told us that the clipping went immediately into the back of his locker. Phelps really has never kind of let go of that rivalry with Thorpe. And you know Thorpe is watching this race with Phelps ahead of his world record line.
Well, he was 0.8 of a second at the 100, and now he's almost a full second under world record pace with about 40 meters left.
Can the Americans make it a sweep? Van der Kay was second in lane 4. He's a couple lanes below Phelps in lane 6 and just below Park Tae-Wan. But Michael Phelps, once again, making it look easy. He's going to tie the greatest Olympic champions of all time and do it in world record fashion.
The next day, Phelps raced in his 4th event, the 200-meter butterfly, where he won gold again and set a world record in the final by finishing it in 1 minute 52.03 seconds.
You have a chance to witness rare history live here in Beijing. He's also got another final later on, but right on his mind now is putting away career Olympic gold number 10, which would separate him from everybody else as the most decorated gold medalist in Olympic history.
Well, here he goes. It's going to look like a race early on. It made it look like a race for about 150 meters, and then all of a sudden, he's going to make these guys all look like boys, Dan. And trust me, these are the best swimmers on the planet. They're not boys, but he will make them look like that.
Just to reiterate the exhaustive program for Phelps, 9th of 17 swims. He's got the 2nd position right now behind Burmester of New Zealand in lane 1. But Phelps in that controlled manner, just gliding across the water.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That's what it looks like here. He's much more controlled than he was. You might remember in the 200 freestyle, he really jumped on that right away. And this time, he's really much more in control of himself. Still looking very strong that first 100.
Phelps has the lead at the halfway point, just under world record pace, 9/100ths of a second. So he's 3 for 3 so far in Olympic golds, all of them coming with world records, hoping to keep the perfect streak alive.
Well, this is what you've got to watch. See how close it is? It looks like, oh my gosh, these guys might be able to catch him, but just watch and enjoy this last turn.
The turn for home and Olympic history for Michael Phelps, just ahead of the world record right now. Getting a little pressure from Burmester down on the bottom of the screen in lane 1, but he's got the clear lead right now. 15 meters left for Michael Phelps. Career Olympic gold medal number 10 in his sights. He's going to stand alone in Olympic history. Is it going to be a world record? Yes!
Less than an hour later, Phelps swam a leg of the 4x200-meter relay, where he set a 5th record and finished in 6 minutes, 58.5 seconds. They became the first American team ever to finish the relay in under 7 minutes.
Michael Phelps about ready to add to his incredible Olympic gold total, keep it perfect here at these Beijing Games. Not only with Olympic gold, but with world records in each and every one of them. The first ever under 7 minutes, the Americans in the 800 free. Perfect 5 for 5 in Beijing is Phelps. All of them world records. Wow.
Phelps followed that up with the 200-meter individual medley, where he set a new world record by finishing in 1 minute 54.2 seconds.
Can he hold off the best in the world again? Phelps up there in lane 5. Lochte fresh off a gold medal in the 200 back again less than a half an hour ago.
Well, Ryan told our own Andrea Kramer just a little while ago that he's got to be faster on the fly and then press the front end of the backstroke to be able to have a chance. And you can see right now he's kind of hanging in there with Phelps.
Phelps has a lot more pop in his stroke.
Yeah, he sure does, Dan. You're absolutely right. And this is where Phelps and Lochte are about even, believe it or not. I think if Phelps had 10 or 11 days, he could win 10 or 11 gold medals. And one of those events included the 200 backstroke, an event he didn't even swim, but he is way out there now. Oh, don't lose sight of this guy, though. Don't lose sight of Laszlo Che. He's staying right with Phelps, stroke for stroke right now.
Halfway mark, Phelps has the lead as they go to the breaststroke. Che is above him. They're both under the world record pace. Ryan Lochte was 3rd. We'll see how much firepower Lochte has after winning that gold medal earlier. Phelps has the clear lead and is looking very, very smooth in this breaststroke, the stroke that he's worked on the most over the years.
Yeah, and so many people talked about, well, this was his weakest stroke. This was what was going to cost him. But his split on the 400 IM was better than anybody else, and it looks like he's pulling away here.
It appears that Phelps is going to take any drama that we might thought existed in this race, but he still has this 50 meters left in the freestyle, and he's pulling away even further from Che above him and Lochte below him. It appears to be a race for silver behind the boy wonder, Michael Phelps, looking for another world record. He's going to get his 6th Olympic gold here at these games, and is he going to make it a perfect 6 for 6 with world records? It appears the answer to that is yes. 154.23. Che got the silver, Lochte the bronze. And the drive for 8 Olympic golds continues for Michael Phelps.
In the 100-meter butterfly, Phelps finished the race in 50.58 seconds, finishing ahead by 1/100th of a second and winning his 7th gold medal, tying Mark Spitz for most all time by an American swimmer.
What has to happen here, especially at the first turn?
He's got to keep it close. He needs to be about 24 flat. If he's 23.8 or 23.9, he will win. But if Cabbage has that half-second lead or more on Phelps, Phelps could be in major trouble. You know Cabbage is going to be out very, very fast.
It appears that Cabbage and Crocker are going to have the lead at the turn. That was expected. Cabbage has the lead. Phelps needs to come back.
He's 24 flat. That's a great turn for Phelps. He's mixed it in the wash, but here he comes.
Crocker is above Phelps. Phelps looks like he's passing Crocker. Phelps needs to get by Cabbage. Does he have enough in the tank to get it done? Cabbage is swimming tough. Phelps above him in lane 5. I don't know if he's going to catch him. He gets it done again.
He did it. He did it. He got to do it again.
For the 2nd straight Olympics, Phelps at the end gets it done. 4 years ago, Crocker. Now it's Cabbage.
1/100th of a second.
It all came down to his final event, the 4x100-meter medley relay, where Phelps and his teammates finished in 3 minutes, 29.3 seconds. Phelps completed his leg in 50.1 seconds, the fastest ever, and turned the tide for Team USA in the event.
There is not a seat to be had here in the water cube. 17,000 filling the regular seats. They have lined up in the aisles to see if Michael Phelps can do something that has never been done in the history of the modern Olympic Games. Kobe Bryant and the U.S. basketball team, all of Phelps' teammates, his mom, who probably like Michael thought this moment might never come. The U.S. has never lost this race in the Olympics. The defending gold medalists, they've won it all 11 times they have contested it. Pearsall to lead it off for potential Olympic history for Phelps and the Americans.
Pearsall's in the middle of the pool. He'll have a great turn. World record holder, remember. Back-to-back gold medals. He always swims well in relays. All the Americans have had a historical tradition to swim very fast. You see, Pearsall, Stokel just needs to keep it close here. Keep it close. Don't let Pearsall get away from him.
Pearsall injured his elbow earlier in these games going into the wall in the 100 back. Should not be affecting him right now. That's what the team coaches tell us, even though he was out-touched in the 200.
Well, when he won the gold, he was 52-54 on that leadoff leg. Let's check the clock and see how he does here.
All right, Pearsall looks like he's going to lead the way for the United States. And again, that critical leg here by Brendan Hansen in for the Americans.
Well, he was well off. His backstroke time, 53-1. A little over a half a second slower than he was, but look at Brendan Hansen looking really nice early on. He's got about a half body length Ricard, but Ricard will be able to come back on him.
So Hansen maintains the lead that Pearsall gave him. Up there in lane 6 is Sludenov. Russia had the lead with Viachanan's great backstroke leg.
Well, you knew Kitajima was going to be in it right there, but Japan
just doesn't have the swimmers on the back end.
Yeah, they don't have the back end to be able to hang with the United States or Australia. And just like I said, here comes Ricard.
All right, here comes Hansen, and here comes Michael Phelps with a butterfly leg for the United States. Japan has the lead with Kitajima, not expected to hang on though. Phelps into the pool for potential Olympic history here.
Boy, that was a very fast start for Lauterstein with the yellow cap right above Phelps. He had a great start, and it was really close to my naked eye anyway to being a false start.
Look at that, 4 swimmers bunched up. Japan, U.S., Australia, and Russia from lanes 3 through 6. Australia has the lead. Lauterstein with a slight lead on Phelps. He comes out of the water last and bursts ahead of the field. Michael Phelps trying to give as much cushion for Jason Lezak as possible. Eamon Sullivan for Australia, upper right-hand corner. It is unfolding like we had thought. Lezak is going to try to hold off Sullivan here to put away the 8th goal for Phelps. Phelps is going to touch the wall just ahead of Japan, and in goes Lezak.
Well, this is exactly what we thought. He has about, he's looking good. 50.1 on Michael Phelps. He did his job. And here comes Sullivan starting to inch up slowly but surely. But Jason Lezak is in a great position now because he knows not to panic that first 50. Don't put too much on that first 50. Save it for this last 20-25 meters.
Just about 30 meters left for Lezak to give Phelps the greatest single performance in Olympic Games history. Lezak trying to hold off Eamon Sullivan above him. Lezak is going to break the world record. Trying to stay ahead of Sullivan. And Lezak, the hero in the 400 free relay, won't let Phelps down at all. History in Beijing for Michael Phelps.
The Beijing Olympics turned Michael Phelps into a sort of national hero, and he was the most successful athlete in the Olympics that year. Phelps would return in 2012 and again in 2016 to compete with Team USA, continuing to win gold medals every year. But his 2008 performances mesmerized the country, as they still do today, a decade later. That'll wrap up this episode of Kordziel Krunch. Join me next week when I take a look back at some more iconic moments in sports history. For Kordziel Krunch, I'm Ryan Kordziel. Thanks for listening.
Kordziel Krunch.
With Ryan Kordziel.
Ryan Kordziel. Crunch time.